Bill George, give the last point to you. We're going to have a tax debate later in the show, but I suggested to Tim Geithner last night. I think Geithner, look, he's a real smart guy, and I give him really high marks for coming into the capitalist den to me to talk about this thing. And I thought he did very well. But look, I suggested to him, instead of just focusing on government spending, let's take the unemployment compensation, all right? If people need it, maybe on humanitarian grounds we should do it, okay? But, why not join that in a coalition with business to lower the corporate tax rate, as you implied, and Fred Smith has said before on this show, and to get full, business investment write-offs. You don't get those tax write-offs unless you invest. But when you do invest, you not only get the write-offs, you create jobs. So why not couple the latest unemployment spending stimulus, so-called, with something that might just ignite corporations to give them new incentives to start investing that $1.8 trillion in cash that they are sitting on? What the heck is wrong with that? Wouldn't that be a reach out? Wouldn't that politically show that President Obama's bona fides, that he really is trying to regain business confidence?
Larry, I think you ought to be the guy to go into the White House. You're absolutely right on the money. You understand this. We need people to understand how business people think. Look, let's focus on investment and sustainable jobs. What good are census jobs or construction jobs that go away after 3 months? It's nice to do, but it's not helping people get back jobs. We have 26 million people in this country out of work looking for full-time jobs. Maybe they're working part-time. We need to get those people back to work. We had them at work in the 90s. We can only do that with investment in this country. The Chinese are investing, the Indians are investing, America has to invest, the government can rebuild the infrastructure, but only the business community can rebuild the private sector jobs, and that's where the action is, because every time we hire another government employee, it increases the deficit. Every time we hire a private sector person, it decreases the deficit, they pay taxes. And let's let corporations make money because they're exporting their goods around the world and they're dominating world markets. That's how we're going to get out of this deficit problem. We're going to get taxes growing, not by increasing the rates.
All right, so Bob Crandall, you were laughing. Bob Crandall, you were laughing at my question. I want to give you the last word. I only got 20 seconds. You disagree. Why not couple business tax cuts with unemployment compensation?
Larry, I don't disagree at all. I was laughing because you were stating the case, all right, so well and so succinctly. I'll second Bill's point. You go in the White House. Get it done.
I don't want to go anywhere. I like what I do. You're both great to come on the show, and it sounds like the government's got to earn more business confidence, and we need some policy changes. Robert Crandall, thank you ever so much wherever you are, and William George, the same. You're both terrific to come on.